Hi, my name is Jen Cooper with JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really glad you're here today because we're going to talk about the importance of your online presence. If this is something you've been thinking about or something you haven't even considered, I really encourage you to stick around because we're going to dig into why it's super important for you to have an online presence in today's society and world. It's important. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get going. Okay, so having an online presence as a small business owner, why is this important? One of the biggest reasons is that it can make or break your business, especially a small business. Having an online presence isn't only beneficial for you, but it's also one of the best things you can do for your customers. In addition, a huge reason to build an online presence is that your competition. Now, I'm going to stop right there. Other notaries in your community, they are technically your competition. However, as I use that word today, please do not confuse this for treating them like competition. How you do your business, you need to understand there's other people doing business like you around you. Yes, you have to keep that in mind. I still want you to combat the idea that other notaries are competitors in general. But for this conversation, let's just stick with it, okay? Because the truth is that your competitors are building an online presence in your city, in your town, in your community. And if you are nowhere to be found when someone Googles a notary near me, and they're clearly going to get the business. And I don't think that that's something that a lot of new businesses 100% appreciate. So I really want to get into it today so that you can really get started on building your online presence so that you can be found. So what does it mean to have an online presence? That's a good question. Does it mean that we're just on all the social media platforms? A little bit, but also here's a good definition. Online presence is the existence in digital media through the different online search systems in the digital age. It is one of the essential requirements for companies. It is the online representation of a company or a person. In addition to the web, it also consists of a presence in marketplaces, social media networks, and emails. The own brand is a part of an online presence. So it's not just social media, guys. We don't all, but a lot of us have Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, but it goes beyond that. When I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. When I became a new notary, and if you have watched yet the story of my journey, then you know this already, but one of the things I did was I got all of my social media, my Google business page. We're going to talk about that a lot today. My web page, not 100% necessary. There are things you can do to create a landing page for you, but I did all of that stuff before I started. So the minute I opened the doors, if you looked for Jennifer K. Cooper or JKC Mobile Notary, you couldn't not find me. And that's what led to a lot of my success, especially in the early days and months and years of my commission. Okay, so what it means is being visible across spectrums, not just social media, also people be able to Google you or look you up on Bing or Yelp. Those are also platforms that are online. So some of the first steps to take to really boost up your online presence they start with having a Google business page. You're going to hear people say it, the lowest hanging fruit for you to have business. When you want to find somebody or a service near you, what do you search? Where do you search? Do you put in car service near me? Or do you put in daycare services near me? What do you search? We all do the same thing. We go to Google or Bing or something like that. You setting up your Google business page cannot be more vital to the success of your business. You need to be online. If you have found a way to do business in an area without ever having your face on the internet, congratulations. But for most of us, we're going to need an online presence, and Google is the way to start. If you have concerns or you think you're not tech savvy on how to set up your Google page appropriately, because there is a way to do it right and there's absolutely a way to do it wrong, there is a course by Jim Allen that is available to you. He does a fantastic job of getting you geared up to just have a successful launch of your business, especially on Google. His course is $150, but you get $25 off his course as part of my Notary Resource Page. Among many other things are in there to help you with training and things like that. I'm going to leave a link down below. That resource page is now $20. So having a web page. Okay, that's the other. So Google, check. Having a web page or a landing page. A lot of people who are not, who don't have the money or the maybe the natural ability to build their own website, struggle with this. But if you get your Google site up pretty solid and strong, it can act as your landing page for a little while. I wouldn't rely on that forever, but it can act as your landing page for a little while. If you want to build a website, but you don't want to pay thousands of dollars to a website developer, but you're not 100% confident in doing it yourself, I do offer a website design assistance product, which is $250. It's not paid all at once. And what I do is I help you build your website either on GoDaddy or on Squarespace. I walk through it with you so that when we're done, you don't need me anymore and you're not paying service fees for somebody else to come and help update your information. That's going to be linked down below as well. And then the other thing I would suggest you do, and this is not an absolute, you don't absolutely have to do this, but it's not a bad idea to set up your social media accounts, add business accounts to that. A business Facebook, a business Instagram, a business TikTok, a business whatever. Unless, and you don't have, like I said, you don't have to do that, but I did it because when you look me up, it's going to give you the option to find my website, to find my Google, to find me on YouTube, to find me on LinkedIn, to find me on Facebook, to find me on Instagram. You're just going to get all these options on where to find me. And what it does is makes me legitimate, if that makes sense, and my business legitimate. Once you have your online presence and you start to build that up, you're going to want to do social media campaigns. That's going to be part of how you stay current and active. The thing there's so much we can get into on this, and I don't have enough time to give you a 3-hour lesson on social media. My dog is barking. Okay. To give you a full deep dive into how to master your social media campaigns. But you're going to want to take time to be constantly changing things up so that you can be seen. It takes 7 to 10 times for somebody to see something before they decide to buy it or purchase it or engage with it. You have to be consistent. And so part of that is creating a campaign, and there's a lot of ways to go about that, and there's a lot of resources for that. I'm leaving you guys in the description, by the way, tons of article links, tons of resource links. I want you to have the best shot of setting yourself up as you possibly can. But social media, because social media covers a range of digital media, it allows your audience to interact with you and engage with you, and to share your content that you create on social networks. So you understand social media campaigns, you've seen them and you've been a part of them. It's just the same thing. And how you go about doing that is going to be different for everybody. I gave you a link to an NNA article, that's the National Notary Association, and another article in there that kind of help walk you through how to do and how to set up a social media campaign. Listen, this can be overwhelming. Creating an online presence, if you're not already there, can be overwhelming. My 17-year-old son does not have social media accounts. He has a TikTok account, but he doesn't post on it. He just doesn't see the need for it. So when it comes time for him to have to set something up, because that's the world we live in, I understand how overwhelming it can be. But I want to give you a first step here. Your first step to creating an online presence has to be setting up your Google business account. Without a doubt, has to be setting up your Google business account. Now, I have a video. I'm going to put it in the cards, or I'm going to link it after the video, of my interview with Jim Allen, who is the Google guru. I would encourage you to listen to that and to get some more information about that. But take steps today to get yourself seen. We can't have a business if nobody knows we're there. And can you go into the Yellow Pages? Sure, I haven't opened a Yellow Page book in a decade at least. Could you go into the paper? Sure, that's a demographic that's still reading the newspaper, and that's okay. That's still people that can hire you. But if you want to survive, if you want to thrive, if you want to have a long, successful career in this industry, you have to have an online presence. There's no way around it, but how you do it is up to you. So I'm hoping to give you just a couple different things that can help you do that. Before we finish out, I'd like to remind you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. We have new content every Sunday. I am excited about some of the stuff that's coming, and I'm hoping that it's going to help you guys in your career as you move forward. Also, there's a link down in the description box. I have a number of courses available right now that you're welcome to check out. And also, not straying from the topic, but I want to talk about a book that has just come out by Bill Soroka and Laura Biewer called Beyond Loan Signings. I wish I was doing this in the diversity series I'm doing on my YouTube channel, but still, I don't want the opportunity to miss the chance to tell you about this book. If you are a notary, if you are a loan signing agent, if you are looking to diversify your business so you can continue to have an income-heavy weeks and months, you have to get this book. It is amazing, and it is going to change the future of your career. I can promise you that. I can promise you it can change the future of your business if you put into action the steps they give you. I'm going to link the book. It's called Beyond Loan Signings. I'm going to link the book in the description. I really hope that you'll go and check it out. And other than that, I have nothing else to talk about on this topic. I hope that you guys can understand the urgency I'm trying to express for you to get yourself set up to succeed. I hope that you found this helpful. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And if you guys are ready for more of this kind of content, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, come back next week, and we'll see you later. Bye.